Hey guys, how you doing? This is Bear with Bear's Den Acrylic Art, back with another painting video for you tonight. Hopefully this will be quick. I just kind of wanted to bang something out. So my canvas is already flooded. It's just Floetrol and Amsterdam titanium white. I wanted to do like a starburst blowout tonight, using just some reds, oranges, and yellows with some accents of gold and pearl. So the impetus behind this was another project I'm working on. I had out my Golden's Quinacridone burnt orange today, and was using that and kind of wanted to keep using it. Okay, so the burnt orange, I kind of want to be the star of this show. So I'm just gonna get to pouring the puddles, making the rings, and we'll see what we can do. All right, so without further ado, so the first going down, we're just going to do a little puddle of the Quinacridone burnt orange. Okay. Now, going in the middle of that, this is Golden's Pyrrole red. And it don't need a lot. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's just going to get covered anyway. But we are going to put some in the center. We are going to make a ring. All right. Going around that ring, we also have Golden's Alizarin Crimson, which is a nice, deep red. So it gives a really good contrast to the Pyrrole. Okay. Try and keep that as even as possible. So going around that, all right, this is Golden's Pyrrole orange. So I'm sure you can guess the direction I'm going with this. All kind of, fire colors. Yeah, I'm really excited about this other project that I'm working on. I'm in the midst of making the video for it, but this project, there are a lot of steps to it, a lot of layers to it. So it takes a minute. All right, so we are just going to do another little ring of the burnt orange. All right, I don't know why my cup is deciding it doesn't want to pour out the spout. All right, then we have, this is Golden's Hamsa Yellow Opaque, which is just this really nice, bright, sorry, I forgot how to speak for a second. It's this really nice, bright yellow. It's a little deeper than lemon yellow. not quite as brassy as like primary yellow. But Hamsa yellow and Pyrrole orange play very nicely in the sandbox together. And then around that, this is the Golden's Nickel Azo Gold. No, I'm sorry, the Quinacridone Nickel Azo Yellow. So we have a bright version of each color, and we have a deeper version of each color. All right, I probably want to do another ring. We'll do another ring of the Pyrrole red. Right. And then some more of the burnt orange. Yeah, I haven't done one of these starburst in quite a while, so I figured, you know what, why not? So even though I have white as my base, all right, I do want to put in a little bit of the pearl. This is Golden's Iridescent Pearl Fine. Some in this ring as well. Not a lot. And then this is the gold. This is Amsterdam in the deep gold. Helps to open the bottle. Alright, so we just want some gold accents. Alright, so the plan is I want to come down in the center, okay? I want to come down in the center and blow out in, each direction. And hopefully this will give us the starburst that I am after. Okay, good enough. So, let us torch. And even though I did say I wanted the burnt orange to kind of be the star here, okay, so let's move everything over here so we can bring out Drew Barrymore to hopefully work her magic. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Now, you know what? Before I try to blow anything else out, I really like how everything turned out except for the center. That I didn't do the greatest job of. So, how can we fix this? Here's what we're going to do. So, we're going to do just a little bit of the yellow, since we have a lot of that on the periphery, but nothing towards the center. We are going to do just a couple drops of the orange. That's the Pyrrole orange. We are going to do a couple drops of the Pyrrole red. And then we are going to do some burnt orange. All right. So let's break out the straw. Oh, I wish I didn't do that. Huh. Nope, not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. So we are going to try it again. So this is the Alizarin Crimson. We're going to try layering it a different way. Then the Hamsa Yellow. Pyrrole Orange. This is the Pyrrole. And then the burnt orange. And we're going to do just a little bit of gold. All right. Let's see what we can do. Well, that's a little bit better. And of course, something landed while I was doing this. No, you know what? I am still not happy. So, we're just going to keep throwing paint at it till something sticks. Speaking of paints, all of these are mixed, a little more than half an ounce to about 2.5 ounces of Floetrol, and then thinned with maybe 1/3 of an ounce of water. So, they're all fluid acrylic to start with. That's the crimson. The Pyrrole. Oh, and to that mix, I also put in maybe 2/10 of an ounce of GAC 800. So you guys are basically watching me think out loud. because I am determined not to give up on this. And then we will do you can see there's a ton of paint on here. This is the burnt orange. And then we will go in with some of the iridescent pearl. And we'll just do some dots of gold here and there. How about that? All right. Maybe the third time will be the charm. Because beyond that, and so much for banging out a painting, huh? Let's try this again. All right, this I can live with. I really like this. What I am going to do, I'm going to try and do something with this little line of yellow here. Just adding a couple drops so I have something I can move. Okay. You know, all in all, I have to say that I am happy that I persisted with this. Yes, it was a lot of paint, but I would rather have, you know, I would rather have a finished product rather than, you know, having to scrape stuff, you know, off. So I am going to take this, okay? And I am going to touch up my sides, and I will bring you in for the close-up, because there's a lot of really nice stuff happening here. So let me get this cleaned up and I will bring you right down. Okay, so I have fiddled and fiddled until I am no longer interested in fiddling anymore. Basically, what I was trying to do is in this section, just trying to take my palette knife and anything that was rounded, just kind of drag it out, just to kind of mimic, you know, the starburst pattern. But, you know, that's the only part I'm not totally in love with. But everything else, I mean, look at the lacing. That is gorgeous, okay? There are even cells from the deep gold, okay? There are just little hints of the iridescent pearl. I love the lacing right there. So overall, you know, this turned out to be a little bit more involved than I had wanted it to be, but that seems to be par for the course for me these days. But overall, I'm really quite happy with it. All right, guys. Well, like I said, this painting turned out to be a little bit more involved than I wanted it to be, but I'm still happy with how it turned out eventually. You know, the paint sometimes has a mind of its own. But anyway, if you are new to my channel and, you know, you feel so compelled, please hit that subscribe, hit that like, leave a comment. I do my best to get back to everybody. You know, all of my stuff is for sale, so you can find my portfolio on either my Facebook art page or my Instagram art page. They are both under Bear's Den Acrylic Art. If you have any questions, you can email me directly at bear@bearsdenacrylicart.com. So, yeah. we'll see what happens next time. Hopefully it's a little bit easier, but you know just as well as I do that sometimes this is a process, and you know, sometimes it's more luck than skill. And I think tonight I started out with a little bit of skill and I ended up with a whole lot of luck. So with that, I am going to catch you next time. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye, guys. Okay, friends, we are back with a beautifully dried piece. Okay, because there were so many, you know, golden paints, this has a very nice kind of sheen to it. I love how the lacing stayed in place, especially right here. I love this part, okay? And even, you know, this area that I really had to fiddle with looks kind of natural. I like this orientation. So, all in all, even though I had to throw a lot of paint at this canvas, I am so happy with how it turned out. Now, these pieces, I didn't make a video, but I did these pieces last night, just a little diptych with some of the leftover reds from this guy, and I am waiting to see how these dry. But yes, very happy. So, all right, everybody, enjoy your week. Bye.